Alright, I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm hoping this works. Are we live? Can y'all see me? Can you hear me? Thanks. Well, it's probably on a delay. Can you guys... So you guys aren't hearing anything? Oh, okay, awesome. Alright, so I'm just gonna... I'm not even gonna look at the YouTube chat. I'm just gonna keep on looking at the GroupMe chat. So, if anything goes wrong, holler at me in there. I'll try to pay attention to that. So Jason's asking if he can do the lottery next year? Sure, by all means. I would love it. If you want to do the lottery, if you want to, massage my feet, and anything that makes my life easier, I'm totally for. So before I go any further, I want to public service announcement say that I'm not even going to attempt to make this PG or safe for work. So I could it's very likely that I will shout out some obscenities. So you've been warned. As of now, you've been warned. So a little bit of housekeeping I wanted to talk about before we get started. So the YouTube channel that this is on, I set up a YouTube channel that's gonna be specifically for the videos for this this league. It's gonna be Atlanta FootClan. It's gonna be the YouTube channel. That's not ready to be to stream as of this minute. So eventually these videos that are on here will be transferred to there. But this is just some dormant YouTube channel that I'm using now for the time being. So that's one piece of housekeeping. The next piece of housekeeping, if any of you guys are watching this that are new to the league, on our main website here, AtlantaFootClan.com, that I've made, I wanted you to notice that for some of us that have been in the league for a while, so Jason has no sound. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with your brother, but yeah, maybe we'll figure that out in a minute. But anyway, so for those of you who have that are new to the league, I'll set up this website here. On this part of our website, I have little profile picture things for some of us who've submitted them and been in the league. So it's just so if we're recruiting or just just put faces to names and whatnot. So if you do not have one of these and you would like them, shoot me a picture and we'll get it set up for you so that you can have a little profile picture, and I'll hook that up. As far as Jason's question, how we're doing the lottery, I made a keeper lottery page connected to our main web page here. You can get to that by going to here and then keeper lottery. And that opens up a new page here. So I coded this to work as follows. So when I click this grab ball tab, I have everyone's keepers here, all their keepers submissions. You see that the players that are kept for each team already are the franchise player that each owner submitted. So then when I click the grab a ball button, it's going to randomly pick a player that's in the pool. So you see who's in the pool for each owner here. Okay. And then that selection will show up here after we click, it randomly selects one. Okay. And then when that player is selected, it will get moved over into the kept pool or the kept column. And then after everyone has their 3 keepers and there's one left to go back in the pool, the color of these people's cards will change, indicating that they have been settled. So hopefully that'll make sense when you see it. I would ask you, Jason, if that makes sense, but you can't hear me, so I'm just going to assume that it does. Now, instead of just proceeding on with the lottery, so instead of just proceeding on with the lottery, I had a couple things that I wanted to bore you with. So if you've been warned, I plan on running my mouth and rambling about what I see here. I plan on going on tangents. It's been a long day and I'm a little bit loopy right now. So if you're not interested in a long, drawn out, hearing me complain and be salty and brag or whatever, you've been warned. Fast forward to the end of this video, watch it later, and then you'll see what the results are. Okay? So, you've been warned. First off, for those of you who aren't in it, we started a spin-off Dynasty League, and y'all are missing out if you're not in that. It's already been a load of fun. I already absolutely hate every last one of the son of a bitches that are in that league already. I mean, it is wonderful. And I've already won it. Let me show you here our page here. So you see here here's all these other owners that are selecting these hot RBs like it's a redraft league. The Jeremy Hills and the CJ Andersons of the world that aren't even going to be having starting positions in 2 years. So they're feeling all good about themselves. And over here you see the 55s just killing it with the quarterbacks. One of my quarterbacks isn't here already. There should be. Damn it, who did I select here? Forgot. Oh, Kirk Cousins. That's who I have here. The Kirk Cousins that somebody's going to get as their keeper. Yeah, I'm sure Clay will get Kirk Cousins as his keeper. Solid choice there. Anyways. So as far as here, I want to go team by team. Oh, so you can hear me now? Was your volume problem that you just needed to turn your volume up? Or I need to speak louder? No, I'm going to win this year. No, I'm going to win this year. When we get to the end of the draft and you're staring down Joe Flacco, having to start Joe Flacco, and you're like, damn, I should have done something different, when it I'm sorry about that, sir. But when your Deshaun Watson ends up, getting his other leg broken, or it turns out that those 5 games aren't what full-time Deshaun Watson looks like, and you're staring down some Deshaun Watson points, I'm gonna trade you my my worst quarterback for one of these players, or maybe 2 of them. So now, Jason, I don't know how to feel. So now you got me, I feel like apologizing to you, and because your wife is sick, and now you're throwing out this unsolicited hostility. I don't know. I thought we were better than that. I thought we were better than that. Anyway, tangents. All right. Jeremy Hill. Jeremy Hill's going to score 18 touchdowns this year. 18 touchdowns. All right, Mike wants me to start, so I'll cut off my my rambling and finding with Jason to start. Okay, so thank you, gentlemen, for attending the 2018 Atlanta FootClan Keeper Lottery. So the first selection from the Keeper Lottery is going to be, drum roll, Mark Ingram. See, that's what you get. That's exactly. See, that's why you need to have a better attitude, right? Being mean to me, you got Mark Ingram. Second pick, 2018 Atlanta FootClan Keeper Lottery. Wait a minute, did that work? Yeah, that worked. Joe Mixon, Justin's keeper. Joe Mixon. I do promise that this is not rigged, y'all. This website is here and it's public, so you can get it and you can run this by yourself as many times as you like, and make sure the results are random. You can actually look at the code. It's kind of spaghetti code. I did it sloppily, but public information here. Okay. So now, just to make sure we understand what's going on here, right? So Justin's got Joe Mixon. Jason got Mark Ingram, right? So one more keeper of either one of them, and that'll determine who's going back in the pool for them. And if one more keeper gets selected from them, then it should change colors and it should be pretty obvious. All right. Third ball. Marvin Jones Jr. So, Michael Thomas, New Orleans Saints, is going back into the pool. Well, I'm sure that worked out exactly how you hoped it would, Jason. Sorry about that. All right, next ball. Christian McCaffrey, Chase's keeper. So Chase got Christian McCaffrey. So one more ball from for Chase, and either LaShawn McCoy or Keenan Allen's going back into the pool. Next ball. Stephon Diggs. Shane's keeper. So Jason's asking, why are we not using real balls? Well, I wanted to make this site thing here so you could see who everyone selected as their keeper. You could play this game if you wanted to in the lead up to the lottery. So since I made it, I can use it, right? And I figured you could see this better than if we were doing some kind of physical balls and cameras and whatnot. It could be, not as easy to follow. So that's the reason for that. Anyway, Stephon Diggs, Shane's keeper. Next ball. Kirk Cousins, Clay's keeper. So, Clay is looking like he's going to lose either Devontae Adams or Demaryius Thomas. Oh, man. All right, next ball. Zach Ertz, Dan's keeper. Yeah, I do. Nothing wrong with being fancy. Part of me is actually hoping that I do lose Julio. I mean, it's like Julio was just, he's frustrating to own. I mean, you know he's gonna finish in the top 5 or 6, but you're not gonna feel good about it. So like, I don't know. I almost hope that I lose Julio, but we'll see. And I have an unhealthy amount of love for Allen Robinson. So I'm actually hoping, that's the one thing I hope, that I get Allen Robinson. Keenan Allen, Chase's keeper. So we have our second confirmed player that's going back into the pool. That's going to be LaShawn McCoy, because Chase is going to get to keep Christian McCaffrey and Keenan Allen. Carson Wentz, Brandon's keeper. All right. Next ball. Alshon Jeffrey. So we got Deshaun Watson going back into the pool. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be who's picking first in our league? I forgot. Whoever it is, that's probably going to pick Deshaun Watson. First overall. Fully support that pick there. All right, next ball. T.Y. Hilton, Mike's keeper there. All right, next ball. Let's get down to the nitty gritty here. I think everyone's got one except for Brian 2 here and me. Oh, Axel hasn't got anyone either. So, all right, next ball. Derrick Henry. When I saw Derrick Henry's name up there, it just almost made me like sick to my stomach. Like, why is Derrick Henry even on this list? I just don't. Yeah, whatever. Sorry to whoever that just happened to. Brian G. I'm sorry about that. Derrick Henry. It's a shame. Almost expected that to be, on Justin's team. But anyway. Next ball. AJ Green. Well, that's fine. I guess AJ Green is old enough now to be on Axel's team. So that's appropriate. He's getting there. All right, next ball. Tyreek Hill. All right. So that settles Brian G's keepers. Brian G will be keeping Melvin Gordon, Derrick Henry, and Tyreek Hill. Travis Kelce going back into the pool. All right, next ball. Josh Gordon. So, Mike is going to keep Adam Thielen, T.Y. Hilton, Josh Gordon. That's a shame. Starting running back for the Titans is going back into the pool, where, the second string running back for the Titans is getting kept. Next ball. Well, shit. Julio Jones. Yeah, it's hacked, y'all. It's hacked. Sorry about that. All right, next ball. Devontae Adams. It's totally legit. It's totally legit, sir. And I really don't appreciate your baseless accusations either about the hacking. I mean, it's defamation. Defamation going on over here. I deserve better than this. But if any of y'all wants to, if anyone want to give me a trade offer for Julio, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Believe me. Won't caution arm and leg. Anyway, okay, yeah. So Clay got another keeper, Devontae Adams, right? Where's Clay at? All right, so I mean that worked out all right for Clay. I mean, you get to send your old busted receiver back to the pool. That's not too bad. Next keeper, Jay Ajayi. So we have Russell Wilson going back to the pool. That was maybe the best scenario for Dan there, arguably. I guess that matters how high you are on Zach Ertz. All right, next pick, Jordan Howard, Chicago Bears. So we got Devontae Freeman going back to the pool. Devontae Freeman. So that makes me really need to get rid of Julio. But I don't like to double up on Falcons. So I need to get rid of Julio so I can draft Devontae Freeman. So which one of the two I want to keep next? I mean, in regard to my team, I honestly really didn't care, right? Because obviously, from an ADP perspective, Allen Robinson is the best person for me to lose. But me trying to look at the bright side, my thought process is if I lost Julio or Evans, that makes me more likely to enjoy some of my early picks with what I'm liking. But either way. All right, next pick. Michael Crabtree. Brandon's keeper. So I would argue that it worked out with the best possible for Brandon. I mean, unless you're just going to assume that Will Fuller is going to continue to catch a touchdown every other completion, he's going to have some regression. So, not bad. Not bad. All right. This is what's going to be really interesting to me. Like, if we get Dalvin Cook or David Johnson, I mean, we can very possibly get David Johnson going back to the pool. I mean, that's crazy. I thought this. I mean, not to beat up on our man Gil here, but I wouldn't have done this. I would have had David Johnson here. I was not that high on Odell Beckham. I mean, he's good, but shit. I mean, David Johnson's a receiver and a running back in one position. It's not even fair having David Johnson on your team. All right, next pick. Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson. That's what I'm talking about. It's over, y'all. It's over. Got the wide receiver 1 here, and Allen Robinson will probably be the wide receiver 3. So about 13 touchdowns for the 2018 Rams, Chicago Bears. But I'll be shocked if Mike Evans is not on my team as well. All right. All right. I mean, come on now. I mean, you know it would. You know that's just because I like Allen Robinson. Obviously, Mike Evans would have been better. For come on now. What's the ADP of Mike Evans compared to Allen Robinson? I mean, this is not the best possible situation for me. Come on now. All right. Goodness. All right, moving on. Next ball. Aaron Rodgers. Gale's keeper. Okay. So we only have 2 selections left. We either have Leonard Fournette going back to the pool or Brandon Cooks from Justin's keepers, or Dalvin Cook or David Johnson. Okay. And again, I know y'all are just messing with me, but you can go to this keeper lottery page here, open it up. You can run this 100 times if you want to, the same way that I'm running it, and you'll see that it is random. You can also save the HTML page, look at the code, and see that it's random. It's ugly code, but you can do it. All right. Second to last selection here. Grabbing the ball. David Johnson, Gale's keeper. Well, that's poo-poo. I was excited for David Johnson to go back to the pool, but Dalvin Cook is pretty good too. So got Dalvin Cook going back to the pool. Who are you telling to calm down, Mike? All right. So the last selection of the 2018 Atlanta FootClan Keeper Lottery. Either Leonard Fournette or Brandon Cooks. And it will be Leonard Fournette. So we have Brandon Cooks going back to the pool. All right, well, I appreciate y'all attending, giving me a hard time. I will update the ESPN page, on your Atlanta FootClan ESPN, to reflect the results here, where these players are going to be shown on your team. I'll also post the results in some kind of way. Yeah, and that's it. I also, at this point, according to I believe it's in our Constitution, somewhere, I think, that this establishes when the trade period will open up. So, as of right now, once we get this updated, we can start. You can trade your keepers. We have. Let's see, where do I have it at? I have a link here from our AtlantaFootClan.com link to the our league doc. Also here at, well, it's not going to be there. Let me go here. Also the league note. Damn it, that's the wrong page. Let me go to the 2018 one. The league note of our ESPN page has a link to this, so that will be a place where you can keep track of trades and whatnot. If you want to update this page, if you want access to this, I mean, everyone should have access to viewing it. But if you want to have access to updating it, just let me know, and I'll add your information to it. As far as drafting the QBs, no, I'm not. Eventually, I guess I'm gonna have to, because you put a limit on it. Because I guess y'all are communist, where just everyone should get a QB, even though they're not gonna be responsible. But whatever. So yeah, eventually I'll have to stop. But until I'm forced. I'm gonna keep on going. All right. Appreciate you fellas. And we'll see you next time.